Welcome to the Bald Brad Show. In this Sunday episode, a fourth set of classified documents were found at Joe Biden's home on Friday. No, folks, I'm not kidding. You can't make this stuff up. The saga continues with these classified documents, and we got Senator Ted Cruz. We got Fox News reporter Jackie Heinrich. We got the GOP House Oversight Committee, and we got knucklehead Bill Maher all weighing in on these classified documents, and we're going to package it really nicely for you today, folks. As always, support the show by hitting that like and subscribe button, leaving us a short, sweet comment down below. If you don't know what to write something simple as good morning or good afternoon. We got an awesome community here on the Bald Brad channel that would love to engage and interact with you as well as myself. So your help and support would be greatly appreciated. Now, we got a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new viewers that might not totally be in tune with the spider web regarding these classified documents. So let's take a brief moment here just to recap and unravel what the heck has been going on. So November 2nd of last year, the first set of classified documents were found before the midterm elections, and the White House and the Biden administration didn't tell anybody about them. Then December rolls around just a month later, and a second set of classified documents were found. And once again, the Biden administration decided not to tell anybody about them. Well, January 9th, January 10th, just a couple weeks ago, an outlet reported on these first set of classified documents. So the reporters, the White House correspondents, roll into the briefing on January 11th, Wednesday, asking Karine Jean-Pierre about the first set of classified documents. Going, hey, what's going on? Why didn't we know about these? Why didn't you tell us before the midterms that there was classified documents at Joe Biden's home? And she said, oh, we're being transparent. We're just following some sort of process. Matt Whittingley of CNN, during that briefing, asked her and goes, is there any other classified documents out there in the ether that we should know about? We're following the process, doing all these things. We're being transparent, blah, blah, blah. Didn't give an actual answer. Well, that evening, again, this is January 11th, people found out that there was a second set of classified documents from December. So everybody rolls back into the briefing on Thursday, January 12th, and goes, hey, Karine, you said you're being transparent. You said you gave us all the answers. What happened? Why didn't you tell us about the second set of classified documents just a day prior on January 11th when you were asked the opportunity to give us? Was there any other classified documents out there? Of course, cockamamie answers. We're following the process. We're being transparent. Everybody's completely baffled over it. No joke. That evening, you guys, they found a third set of classified documents. On January 12th, they roll into the press briefing room on Friday, January 13th. Nobody knew about it. The White House knew about it. Nobody else knew about it. During that briefing, she didn't take a single question from Peter Doocy to Fox News. Everybody else in the front row, all the mega outlets got their questions in, but not Peter Doocy. So on Saturday, January 14th, Fox News and other outlets reported about the third set of classified documents. As to why she didn't give an answer on Friday, supposedly to her said she didn't know about it. It was kind of tight-lipped. Nobody knew about it in the White House other than a few people. So everybody rolls in on Tuesday, the 17th, I believe, asking her, going, why didn't you tell us about the third set of documents? What's going on? You have Jackie Heinrich of Fox News getting dodged once again. So you have almost a week of no questions from Fox News being answered or even given an opportunity to ask a question. So that was the third set of classified documents, which brings us to present day. And by the way, in every press briefing, she was given the opportunity to say, are there any other documents out there, man? Are there any other documents? And we've always said at the end of our show going, what do you guys think? You think there's more documents? Because she's not answering the question. I think there might be more documents. That was my guess. And it turns out there's a fourth set of classified documents, which brings us to just on Friday, January 20th. The debacle continues. So White House Special Counsel, this comes from Fox News, to the president, said in Saturday night statement that the Justice Department search concluded on Friday night around 10:30 p.m. after 12 hours. Quote, on Friday, DOJ conducted a comprehensive search of the president's Wilmington residence, and it concluded late Friday night. The statement from the president's personal attorney details how the search was conducted, what materials were reviewed, and what was found. Neither the president nor the first lady were present during the search. The statement also says that Biden directed his lawyers to be fully cooperative with the Justice Department during its investigation. Former President Donald Trump took to Truth Social Saturday evening to comment on the ongoing controversy. He said this, quote, they created this document mess for themselves by being so totally deranged about me, and I did nothing wrong, he wrote. Well, we got Senator Ted Cruz weighing on this issue here, and I want you guys to see the tweet itself. He says, again, how in the hell do they keep screwing this up? As Biden repeatedly says, everyone knows how seriously I take classified documents. Yes, we do. And mind you, he was asked by Peter Doocy just the other day, do you have any regrets about this? And he said, absolutely not, none whatsoever. Well, the House Oversight Committee chimed in on this as well, and they kind of copied and pasted and retweeted Jackie Heinrich's message here. So it says, statement of Richard Sauber, the special counsel to the president. And this is what was said. President Biden directed his personal lawyers to be fully cooperative with the Justice Department as part of its ongoing investigation. That has been the case since a small number of materials were initially discovered at the Penn Biden Center. His team voluntarily and promptly disclosed the initial documents and discovery to the archives and subsequent discoveries to the DOJ, as is the proper protocol. Since the beginning, the president has been committed to handling this responsibility because he takes it seriously. Sure. Yeah, there's documents in your garage, dude. You're not taking it that serious, all right? And how many times? 4 times now? 4 freaking times has this happened? As detailed in the statement released by the president's personal attorney, the president and his team are working swiftly to ensure DOJ and the special counsel have what they need to conduct a thorough review. On Friday, DOJ conducted a comprehensive search of the Wilmington residence, and it concluded late Friday night. The statement from the president's personal attorney details how the search was conducted, what materials were reviewed, and what was found. Neither the president nor first lady were present during the search, which was reported again by Fox News, and Jackie Heinrich works for Fox News. The president's lawyers and White House counsel's office will continue to cooperate with the DOJ and the special counsel to help ensure the process is conducted swiftly and efficiently. Now, what's interesting here is nobody can get information from the DOJ, the White House, or anybody around it, the White House counsel. This was the problem. This is why we saw CBS, we saw Fox News, and NBC all work in unison, back to back to back, on the episode that we just had last week. If you haven't seen that, go check that out, where they're all going and working together, go, who's going to answer our questions around here? And Cruz up here is like, oh, well, we're being transparent. You guys got a 45-minute phone call with 200 reporters on the line with the White House counsel. What do you mean? What's wrong with that? We're taking care of you guys. And they're like, can you just bring somebody on the podium to answer our questions? Of course, they're not going to, because they have a whole debacle going on here. Well, you also have a representative, a Republican from California, saying, I guess there wasn't nothing there, Mr. President. Nope, nothing to see here. How does this happen 4 times? I mean, how many times they got to go to the dude's house and find more documents? Makes you wonder, is there going to be more documents? We ask this question every time. Maybe so. Maybe there's going to be a 5th set. Who the heck knows? Senator Rick Scott here of Florida said that Biden has had classified documents in his house for years and hasn't even given an explanation. The dude doesn't know where he lives, Rick. He doesn't even know yesterday. He doesn't probably even know what classified documents are anymore. So it's not a surprise that he didn't know about them. It's just amazing that they're probably just like lying around, right? I'm being facetious, of course, but it's just amazing, guys. This fourth time, 2 weeks in a row. Think about this. Joe Biden has had classified documents lying around his home for years with no explanation or accountability as to why. And I'm also hearing reports that some of these go back to like the 70s when he was a senator, some of these documents. So you're talking decades, these documents, like longer than I've been alive, have been just sitting around his house. Nah, no issue. But he takes it serious, you guys. He takes it absolutely serious. Where they're sitting in a garage next to his Corvette, because his Corvette's all safe, at least to his logic. Marsha Blackburn, representative and Republican of Tennessee, asked Biden how many more documents haven't yet been discovered. Great question. How many more are there, Joe? And in how many more different places are we going to look? He doesn't even know. He doesn't remember. No clue. You got Mary Miller here. The DOJ quietly raided Biden's Delaware home on Friday and found more classified documents. Will Biden be charged with obstruction of justice for continuing to lie and hide documents? Why did the White House lie multiple times about there being no additional documents? I mean, they technically didn't lie. To be quite fair, we've been covering this since day one, doing every single White House press briefing. Technically, they have not lied. They just said they're following a process, not really taking any questions about anything. And if they are, they're kind of spinning and manipulating in one way, shape, or form. I wouldn't say they raided his home. I mean, they literally, the Biden administration really volunteered to have them come over and just kind of do this comprehensive search for it. So I'm not fully on board with what Mary Miller here is saying. And I don't think you can actually say that Biden was lying. And just hear me out, because you guys are like, whoa, how could you say that? He's not up here, you guys. He has dementia. He don't know what's going on. And I said there's a conspiracy theory about this. I've been very clear. There is a conspiracy that he's actually not deranged. There's a conspiracy theory that he's not actually having dementia, that this is a game that he's playing, you guys. He's not actually a knucklehead. That's why he's shaking the air, right? Falling up a flight of stairs, which I think that was an accident. He's hitting golf ball backwards. He's calling Kamala Harris president. Doing all these different things because there's a theory that the whole Biden administration is extremely corrupt, and I believe that they are. And there's so much that could be ousted that if he's like, drooling from the mouth into a drip tray, wearing a helmet backwards, there's a conversation we had of like, he doesn't know what's going on. Maybe he's not lying. Who knows? So I think that's all part of it a little bit too. I mean, I think he does have dementia, just not to the extent that he's playing it to be. But you have also a representative here, Pat Fallon of Texas, saying, all I expect from this administration is another set of lies. Yeah, well, you're not wrong there, my friend. You're not wrong, because the lies are going deep, which has caused Bill Maher to come out from HBO's Real Time. And he criticized shady President Joe Biden during his most recent broadcast over the classified document scandal that has recently engulfed the administration. He said this. This is what Bill Maher said. This documents thing. Now look, Was Biden shady with this documents? Absolutely, Maher said. The fact that they found them before the midterm elections and they didn't talk about it at all. 2 months? One of Maher's guests interjected. 2 months? Okay, very shady, Maher continued. I call shady on both sides. So this is where he injects Trump, right? Because Trump has to be brought up all the time. Now, of course, it was very different. When Trump got caught with documents, he said, I'm not going to turn them over. He didn't cooperate. Biden cooperated. But the fact that Hunter Biden was in the House was all conspiracy theorists needs to know. Now, there is some truth, right? It's kind of nuanced, but Trump was cooperating. He didn't just hand them over. And quite frankly, when you've been dealing with people going against you for like 4 years at that point, 4 or 5 years, do you think you're just going to throw anything over willy-nilly? You're going to make them work for it a little bit. You're going to make them work for it. But Trump's attorneys and everybody is working with the DOJ and the Justice Department and the archive. So it's kind of a manipulation there a little bit coming from Bill Maher. But you got to love, this is the 4th set of classified documents, you guys. Trump, it happened one time, 4 times. Going back decades to the 70s, there's documents just laying around everywhere. So you're going to sit there and compare Trump's situation to Biden's situation? It's not even close, man. And we don't even know how many other documents are out there in the ether. Joe Biden doesn't know. He doesn't have a clue. Joe Biden doesn't know where he lives. He doesn't know where the Oval Office is. And you can't say he does because literally we have tape of him missing the Oval Office when he's directed by the Secret Service to go to his office, that he's been even in vice president. You don't have a damn clue. But this is what the left does. This is what the progressive left does. And I'd say maybe Bill Maher's more moderate. They'll sit there and try to inject Trump into it for some odd reason. Oh, well, he had classified documents. Where's more raids? Why are they not where's Hunter Biden, folks? Why are they not raiding Hunter Biden's home? Where's all that stuff at? The guy that has business dealings, shady business dealings all around the United States. Supposedly he's paying $50,000 a month rent to Joe Biden. You know, supposedly just kind of throwing money around and kind of laundering money. Who the hell knows what's going on with that? But, you know, hey, where's all the investigations? They were willing to just raid Trump's Mar-a-Lago home. They were willing to open up investigations galore on Trump. It's amazing that 4 sets have been found. Where is everything at on this? Why are we not digging deeper with what's going on here? White House is being tight-lipped. Nobody can get answers to their questions in that White House briefing. Actually, I believe the council of the White House, like the board of members or something like that, even though they had that thing for a White House press briefing or White House correspondence, like got together and were like, you're not answering anybody's questions. You're literally dodging them. You're telling us to talk to people. You're not even taking questions from the entire room. She's terrible at her job. Karine Jean-Pierre is terrible at her job. I know I'm doing a little bit of a rant here, but it's so frustrating because I see the frustration coming from them. And there's even people that aren't even Republicans or conservatives in that room that are left-wing outlets that are frustrated as well. So it shows you how real bad things have gotten from this Biden administration. And when people are being that tight-lipped about things, you know there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we're not seeing. But I want to know what you guys think about these 4th set of classified documents. And we're going to ask the question again. Could there be a 5th set of classified documents that we don't know about? Let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to read all your responses. You guys are freaking awesome. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And folks, we'll see you tomorrow here on The Paul Brad Show.